Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In our last video, we talked about how to file the New York sales tax return, and today we're gonna talk about another state, which is Hawaii state. I will walk you through the process of how we can file Hawaii state monthly sales tax return. But before I move to the portal and before we start filing, I would request all of you to do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest tax information pertaining to US taxation. So let's move back to the topic. So as you see on my spreadsheet, again the process is same. I followed the same pattern here. Based on the cities, I have pulled out the counties here, and then based on that cities and counties, I pull out the tax rate here. So what I've did here is that I've just made a small pivot table here to make my life easier, and just want to click a refresh here to remain safe. So now this is my total sales, my total sum of sales amount, taxable sales and non-taxable sales. And then if you notice here, I have no non-taxable sales here, I have only taxable sales. And then I have these three states here. Sorry, not the states, but the counties here. So I'm going to the portal now and see how we can file this return. This is my portal, and if you see here, now I have this is my due date, May 28th. By the way, one thing which is very important to tell you here, that normally we file monthly sales tax returns for Hawaii state, but there is always a general excise reconciliation. So in the year end, on the year end, you have to file a reconciliation uh, starting from Jan to December for all the 12 months. It's basically a reconciliation. The department wants to ensure that you reconcile the total tax paid is what the total tax that is calculated on the portal, you have already paid that, or is there anything that has been extra paid, you will get the refund, or is there anything which is less paid, then you have to pay at that time when you're going to file this reconciliation return. And normally the due date for this return is in the April of the fall of the last year. So for example, from Jan to December 24, the due date for this period was 20th April 2025. I filed that last month, that return. I can show you here if I go to here. Uh, that's so if you see here, this is the annual return, December 21. So if you see here, this was filed on 17th April. Just as acha, okay, the another thing which is very important here, that the form of the number of this form is J49. If you click here, you will see that this is the file, this is the return that was filed, and it's the annual return that you need to file each year for Jan to December period. So let's move back to our original topic, which is our monthly sales tax return here. So this is my return, and if you notice here, the form that this form is J45. So G49 is the reconciliation form, and G45 is the form of monthly sales tax return for Hawaii state. So I'm going to click file now here, click next. So if you see here, now we have to select the districts where you're going to file that return. So on my pivot table, if you notice, I have three districts here. So I select Hawaii district first, then I will select Maui, and then I will select Honolulu, which is actually how the name is different here. But if you go deep dive into this, you will see that both they have the same sales tax rate. And since I don't have that in here in my list, so I'm going to click here next. So here my total rate is 4%. So what I will do, I will click here retailing. Normally I used to file in the retailing section. You can file any of these which best suits you or your scenario. Whatever your scenario is, you can use any of these based on your information and your scenario. So I normally put the amount in my retailing section. So I'm going for these are my taxable sale. I don't have any non-taxable sales, and this is for, oh, I sorry, I have to pick this one. And click next. Then I have the, this is this district. I will go to the pivot table again. This is my another state. I will, and then this is my last stage. I will again click here. So I'm gonna click next. I'm gonna click next again. So now if you see here, every time I emphasize one thing on my videos, that whenever you file the return, any for the any state you file the return, every time ensure that your tax is reconciles what you have on your invoice report, on your liability report. It should be on your portal as well. So if you notice here, my total invoice, total tax here is 395.39, and I have same on my portal as well. So that's this is something very important, and I always used to emphasize this in my videos. So 395.39 here, 395.39 here. I will click next, and I will click next again, and then I have to now just select the payment option from here, and then I'm good to go, and that return, the payment will be made and the return will be filed. So this is how you can file the monthly sales tax return for Hawaii state. If you have any questions, any suggestions, do let me know in the comment box. To be honest with all of you, Hawaii is one of the complicated state when it comes to the sales tax. They usually uh, check the returns each year. You file that reconcile that G49 form, and then they used to recheck those, and then they can send you the notice for the audit or any information that they wanna put. So whenever you file for this particular stage, stay vigilant, stay careful, and file accordingly. So if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, do let me know in the comment box. Thank you so much.